What's going on, my Jack brother? Coach Scott here. In today's video, we're going to talk about 7 reasons why you're losing fat but feeling like crap and what you can do to fix it. Number 1 is that your goal physique may be leaner than what's actually best for you and your body. This is a topic that I've covered in previous videos, and it's a topic that comes up often in the comment section of my videos. Just recently, Natural Bobby Bodybuilding shared his experiences with getting too lean. His experiences are in alignment with several other men who tried to push the envelope and get super lean, end up experiencing low libido, low energy, brain fog, so they can't focus, they're not very productive through their day, they lose strength, they end up not sleeping like crap, they feel cold all the time. So in this instance, is it really worth it to try to get super lean? Your number 1 goal should always be to feel your best. You want to live your life with confidence, pride, zest, and vitality. So if you're not feeling your best throughout this process, some changes need to be made. And as Natural Bobby Bodybuilding mentioned, that you may have to adjust your goal physique to be more in alignment with what is going to allow you to feel your best. You may have to make that sacrifice in regards to the level of leanness that you are going after in order for you to actually feel your best. And it's important for you to celebrate this new goal physique of yours, that you're doing what is in your best interest, that you're not just chasing after an image, something that you see on Instagram, someone's perfectly shredded physique under ideal lighting conditions, striking the perfect pose. Like, going after that, you don't know how that person is feeling in that moment. So it's really important for you to focus on yourself, what is best for you, and to celebrate the fact that you're doing what's in your best interest. Reason number 2 why you may be feeling like crap while losing fat is diet fatigue. So it may not have anything to do with how lean you are. It may just be that you have limited energy reserves, stored fat within your body, at the same time as consuming an inadequate amount of calories in order for you to feel your best and perform your best. So in this instance, it may be in your best interest to take a diet break, to bump up your calories to maintenance level for 2 months and see how your body responds. If you restore your energy, you start feeling great again, your strength goes up, you regain your libido, your energy goes through the roof, and you're feeling more mental focus, mental clarity, then it's not the level of leanness, it's just you're needed to consume more calories in order to feel your best. And if you still have a desire to get a little bit leaner after 2 months, you can just finish off that cutting phase and shred off that little last bit of little fat there, and then get yourself back up to maintenance level calories again, and then even a gentle surplus in order to build some muscle. Once again, feel your best. So diet fatigue could be a big reason why you're feeling like crap at this point, and you may just need a little bit of a break and then revisit the fat loss phase after a couple of months. Reason number 3 why you may be feeling like crap while losing fat is that you're being too aggressive with your diet. You may require a smaller calorie deficit in order to feel your best throughout the cutting phase, allowing you to give the best of yourself to your workouts and all that you're doing throughout the day. Yes, it's going to slow your weight loss process down a little bit, but it's likely in your best interest if it's going to help you stick with this diet through to the end, rather than being too aggressive, trying to rush the fat loss process and end up going through several binging experiences and having to make up for it throughout this cutting phase and dragging it on longer than it needs to be, going through this whole typical yo-yo experience here. So this has been a recent experience for me. Like, in the past, I've gone through multiple cutting phases through the past 10, 11 years. I've taken some aggressive approaches where I've been following like 1700 calories per day. I am 5'7", about 148 pounds, almost 47 years young. So that's pretty darn aggressive for me. Maintenance for me is like 2700 calories. So that's a pretty aggressive deficit, but just recently, the past few cutting phases I've gone through, typically just a mini cut that I've needed to experience over the past few years here, I've been rolling with 2,000 to 2,100 calories, and I find that my energy is definitely sustained throughout the cutting phase. I actually, this recent one that I did back last January, I ended up hitting personal best week after week throughout that mini cut. I had enough fuel in my body to perform my best throughout the workouts. It didn't seem so daunting to me. It didn't feel so different from my regular eating patterns, eating habits, or just reduce the portion sizes a little bit with each meal that I consume. So, and it just, again, it allowed me to sustain my energy. Whenever I was aggressive with my diet, 1600, 1700 calories, for the most part, I always needed some sort of refeed in there. And I always had to be careful with those refeeds that I didn't go overboard with them. And again, my energy for my performance in the gym always kind of suffered those days as really low on calories there. Whereas again, at 2100 calories, a smaller calorie deficit, my energy sustained throughout. And being too aggressive with your diet isn't just about overly restricting your calories, it's about overly restricting the foods that you consume. If you are restricting some of your favorite treats throughout this cutting phase, it can make you pretty darn miserable. You could feel like crap thinking to yourself, oh my God, I can't wait till this diet is over so I can finally have pizza or I can finally have cheesecake again. No, it's important for you to work in your favorite treats into your calorie targets throughout the week in order for you to kind of feel that sense of joy that you typically experience. You should be consuming foods that you typically consume when you're maintaining your weight or trying to build muscle while you are losing fat at the same time. So your lifestyle should be relatively the same. It's just the portion sizes that you are modifying in order for you to achieve your fat loss goal. Reason number 4 why you may be feeling like crap while losing fat is that you're not getting an adequate amount of sleep. As I've mentioned countless times in my previous videos, sleep should always be your #1 priority, and I believe it's more important than ever when going through a cutting phase because it's going to help you control your appetite better. It's going to provide you with the energy to give the best of yourself to all that you're doing, including your training sessions. It's going to help you recover better from your training sessions. It's going to help you manage your stress better. It's going to help maintain your mental focus and clarity. It's going to keep your testosterone levels elevated. There are just countless benefits that come with getting an adequate amount of sleep. So really prioritize your sleep, especially when you're going through a cutting phase. Reason number 5 why you may be feeling like crap while losing fat is that you're doing activities that you don't enjoy and you're dreading every training session, whether it's a workout or a cardio session. If you started taking up jogging because you think it's best for fat loss, yet you despise jogging, you're going to be pretty darn miserable throughout this process. Or if you're following a workout plan just because you heard that it burns more fat, something like metabolic resistance training, and you just don't get joy out of moving from exercise to exercise super quick and everything, you're going to be miserable throughout this training experience. So participate in activities. Basically, you just want to move doing things that bring joy to your life. Like I've mentioned for myself, I love paddleboarding. I love getting out for hikes. I love getting out on my bike. I just want to experience life to the fullest. In the gym, I love physique focused training. I love bodybuilding style of training. If I start doing anything that is not in alignment with what I enjoy in the gym, it's going to make me miserable throughout the process. I'm going to feel like crap doing these training routines. So do things that bring joy to your life when it comes to the activities that you're performing. And reason number 6 why you may be feeling like crap while losing fat is along those same lines, and that is performing activities that beat you down. For some people, jogging may bother their ankles, knees, and hips. Metabolic resistance training, the high impact of it may bother their joints as well. Some people, like burpees seems to be a thing that's included in a lot of fat loss programs. That may beat your body down in many different ways, but it goes beyond that. You may be performing too much activities throughout the day. I recall one of my bodybuilding competitions, I would wake up extra early in the morning, get to the gym, get on the stair climber, midday, do my workout, later on that day, get back on the stair climber. I'd find that throughout the rest of the day, all I wanted to do was sit on my butt. It was just wearing me down. So I ended up doing less of the other activities that bring joy in my life, and I just ended up being like lethargic the rest of the day. So it's a matter of striking that right balance of activities that, again, make you feel your best and bring the greatest joy to your life. And reason number 7 why you may be feeling like crap while losing fat is your mindset. You're taking an all or nothing approach or a perfectionist approach to fat loss, and anytime you slip up even just a little bit, you end up beating yourself up and feeling guilty, thinking to yourself, here I go again. Every time I try to lose weight, I always find a way to sabotage myself, and I end up throwing in the towel altogether. Or you're focused solely on the outcome and thinking to yourself that you're only going to be happy once you achieve your goal, and then that goal ends up being so daunting to yourself, oh my God, when am I ever going to achieve this goal of losing like 20, 30, 40 pounds? Like it's taking forever to get there when you can focus on the process and experience more joy in the process by just executing the daily task. It's a lot less daunting when you're thinking, all right, I just got to hit my calorie target for the day, move my body, and just have fun throughout the process and nail that task, and know that if you miss one check mark one day, it's okay. It's just a blip in the radar in the big picture. There's so many mini victories that you can celebrate each and every day. You can find joy in the process. Really designing your lifestyle in a way that brings joy to this experience. It's not just about doing something for fat loss. It's about designing your lifestyle in a way that's going to bring joy to all that you're doing, not just now when you're trying to achieve your fat loss goal, but when you, after achieving your goal and maintaining your weight, or even trying to build your body after that. Like, everything you're doing to lose fat should be stuff that you're going to continue doing for the rest of your life and building upon even more in the future. You're not just doing activities for the sake of losing fat. You're doing activities because you want to do those activities. So design your lifestyle in a way that brings joy to the experience. Focus on the process, focus on those mini victories, and don't beat yourself whenever you slip up. Don't take an all or nothing approach. Realize it's a part of the process. It's just a little blip in the radar that's really gonna have, it's really insignificant in the big picture. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. But more than anything, I'd love to hear from you down in the comment section below. Share your thoughts, share your insights, share your feedback and experiences with me. Before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Lose Fat, Get Jacked. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you in the next video.